guys, welcome to my channel among.stouts. If you're new here, my name is Samantha, and in today's video I am bringing you guys an update all about my girls' math. So I have some booklets here because we did try out two different math curriculums with my girls to see which one was the best fit. And sadly for me, they both each did well with different curriculums. So they're going different ways. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the first program that I purchased for each one of my girls, and what I really liked about both of these programs is that they come in booklet form. So you see I have all these booklets. So it really allowed me to go in there and just buy a couple of booklets per kiddo and give them a chance to work through those booklets and see which one they enjoyed more, two was easy enough and not super teacher intensive on my part, and three that explained things in the way that they were able to understand it, because that's kind of been one of our biggest issues, is just things not sticking with how they were being taught from other curriculums. So the first one was Christian Light Education. So I have two booklets for the grade 5 math and then two booklets for the grade 2 math. And both of my girls actually did enjoy doing this math, but my youngest daughter, she liked it way more. What I found really interesting that I didn't know about her, or what we ended up learning through this, is that she really, really enjoys speed drills. So in Christian Light, at the back of the book, there are speed drills here that they can do before every lesson. Before every lesson, they'll do one of these speed drills. She really enjoyed that. I didn't know that, or I didn't think that this one would be that big of a hit when I looked inside of it finally, because the lessons are actually quite long. And with both of my girls, that's kind of been something in the past that has kind of hindered their confidence, is the length of some of the other programs that they've done. But it hasn't really hindered her willingness to want to do her math. She has been excited about doing this math. So this is what she will be continuing with. And as for my other daughter, she had these two booklets, gave them a try. It was okay. She enjoyed it just fine. But the other math that we tried out was Life Pack. And again, just like with Christian Light, I have two of the grade 5 math booklets and then two of the second grade math booklets. My daughter that's doing the second grade math, almost right off the bat, did not enjoy this curriculum for her. I don't know. When she stepped aside from doing the Christian Light to try this out, she missed the speed drills. So this curriculum does not have speed drills in it. And also, I think just the way that the material was presented in this just didn't work for her. And so that's a reason why this is a no-go. So the one that isn't, that has no work done in it, we're just going to donate that and then just be done with the other booklet. So we have learned in this that Christian Light is much better for that daughter, whereas my 5th grade daughter has really, really been enjoying the Life Pack math. And so I think what has been really beneficial is this is written, actually both of them are written in a way to teach the students so that they are more independent, which is something that I need, being that I have 4 kiddos that I'm teaching and I also have a baby right now. Having to sit down and teach every single one of my kids a math lesson is overwhelming and just not something that I have the time to do. So with this being taught directly to her, and also more importantly in a way that she's understanding it, is really important. And so for the first time in a really long time, she has actually been enjoying doing math. There hasn't been a struggle to get her to do it. She opens up her book, gets her lesson done, and that's been awesome. So I didn't buy her any more of these booklets. I actually with Life Pack, because it's more of a mastery based approach, you can go in there and buy booklets for the specific areas that they are needing more help with, if that's what you're wanting. So if they're already doing another curriculum and you just want to focus in on a specific topic, say multiplication, division, or something like that, you can go into Life Pack and just buy specific booklets for that. So that's kind of what I did. I bought 2 of the ones where I thought maybe she needed more practice. So one is dividing whole numbers and decimals, and then the other one is multiplying whole numbers and decimals. So just really trying to get her to fill in those multiplication and division gaps. With the Christian Light Math, at the first, in the first booklet of each of these Christian Light units, so they all start with like the O1, so this is 501. There are lots. It's just a booklet full of pre-tests to each lesson. So I was kind of able to see where she was maybe lacking and needed some extra help. While she was doing this, we just did all of the pre-tests in this book. And so then I bought the Life Pack units that I figured would help her the best. So that's kind of how we did that. Like I said, she really enjoyed the Life Pack. My other daughter really enjoyed the Christian Light. The Christian Light, I think that at one point they were the same company, or maybe Christian Light sold Life Pack math and now they make their own math or something, because a lot of the way that they are developed is similar. But the Christian Light is going to be more of your spiral approach with mastery in it. So with your speed drills, your multiplication cards, like all of that stuff is through a mastery approach of memorization and being quick with it. But the material is presented in a spiral approach. And so that seems to work well for that daughter. This daughter, definitely a mastery based is much better for her. So she's going to finish up those 2 booklets, my 5th grader, and then she's just going to finish up throughout the summer the remainder lessons in her The Good and the Beautiful Math. And then I've already purchased her math for next year. Whereas for my daughter, she really was just not wanting to do her old math at all. So I went ahead and purchased her the rest of the 2nd grade light unit booklets, and I got myself the teacher's manual for them. So this is the manual for 206 to 210. So we're working on this now, and we'll continue throughout the summer, and I already have her math for next year as well. And so in that video where I talked to you guys about wanting to switch up math and figure out something different for my kiddos, I also talked about what to do with my son, because he's finishing up the Principles of Mathematics math curriculum by Master Books, which is you can use it in 7th grade or 8th grade, but it's the book 2, and it's their pre-algebra. And so I had him do a pre-test for Learn Math Fast, and then he also did a pre-test for Math UC. So those are kind of the 2 that I'm considering. But I was also told that with Shorman, there's a way in there, because my son really likes to have the textbook, and so my hesitancy with Shorman was because it's all online. But I found out that there's a way to print out the textbook for Shorman, and so he can do all of the work in that printed out textbook and then put his answers online, which that would be really helpful to me as well, because then he's still learning the lessons online by someone else and it will grade. So being able to have the grading and the teaching all in one place and not done by me would be a really nice option. So that's what we are considering for him. But I just wanted to get on here quickly and share you guys where we were at with the whole math curriculum situation, because we have come to a conclusion on what we are going to be, and I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for a while. So that is the math update. If you guys have any questions or want to see the inside of any of these math programs they have, or want to know more about why we or choosing the ones that we're choosing or anything at all, just put those questions down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to have you here as a part of my community, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!